All right, everybody, this is how to guarantee your success online. I'm Jared Bessie, and I'm going to be talking about a formula that I use that's going to literally allow you to make money online, and if you apply it, it can help you make money today. But like I said, you got to actually apply it. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm just going to say is you want to, if you're in Empower Network, I don't know if you're in Empower Network or not. If you aren't, hit the link below right now and join my team. Now, if you're in Empower Network, I'm going to be using some numbers that can really help you clarify how things work and the direction where you need to be focused in, okay? If you're not in Empower Network, you can still use the same formula for your business. However, I don't know your numbers, right? Every business has different numbers with the sales stuff, so you got to find that out yourself. I highly recommend you do that. Now, the most important thing you do when you get online is get traffic, okay? Because almost everybody fails at this. And they either fail at it, one, because they don't have the right formula to get traffic, or number two, because they're doing other things. They're focused on trying to sell, right? And why would you try to focus on selling when you don't have anybody to sell to, right? It just doesn't make sense. So the most important thing and what I want you to master is traffic. Here's why. Traffic is the most duplicatable, a lot of people say that's not a word, but you get what I mean. It's the thing that pretty much anyone can do if you follow the right formula. It doesn't require any kind of special skills or kind of like years and years of experience. You can literally find the right formula today for getting traffic, apply it, and get traffic. So I want you to know, with sales and stuff, it's not always like that, right? It takes time, you got to learn and stuff like that. With traffic, it's just like there's a formula, you follow it, you get it. Now people ask you, Jared, how do I get traffic? What's the best way to get it? How do you get it? So I don't care how you get traffic. All I say is that it's got to be targeted, number one. So don't go to there's some websites out there that say you can get like hundreds of leads for like $1. Don't promise that, don't do that or anything like that. You need targeted leads. And there's just so many great strategies out there. If you in Empower Network already, grab the 15K formula product. That's the product that changed everything for me. They have step-by-step strategies in there from six-figure monthly income earners applying these strategies. So if you don't have that product, go to the back office, click on 15K formula and buy it right now. So you pick one strategy. You pick one strategy. And then you focus. You laser focus on it. You got to laser focus on one strategy. If you're hopping strategy to strategy, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. It's like when you hop company to company. I actually just want to draw this up for you guys because this is crazy. I mean, when I first was told this, it just like blew my mind. Let's say that this is where you start for success, right? Everyone starts from ground zero, right? Now, let's say that this is success. Let's just say that this is success. And this is where you start. Every time you hop to a new strategy or you hop to a new company or a new product or something like this, right? Let's say this is where you start in Empower Network or something or in anything. And let's say you join Empower Network and you're learning and you're on your way to success, right? Now, if you decide to hop to something new, here's what happens. Instantly, you go right back to ground zero. So this is what happens with a lot of people is they're going, then they're back to ground zero. Then they go back to ground zero, go, back to ground zero. And they're just doing this and they just keep on going back. You know what I mean? Because they're hopping strategy to strategy. They think, I tried it, it didn't work, therefore it doesn't work. That's not the way things online work. There's obviously sometimes a learning curve with certain strategies and you won't get it the first time. So just know that when you laser focus on one strategy, you got to be on that strategy for at least 90 days. And you got to do whatever it takes to make that strategy work. Now, the strategies all change depending on your budget and depending on how much time you have. If you have, people ask me, Jared, what do you suggest I do? What's the best thing that I do? I suggest paid marketing. Why do I suggest that? So you don't have to put in hours and hours a day into free traffic, number one, and struggle to get traffic. Whereas paid marketing, you pay and you get leads. Okay, when you get those leads, then we can work on converting them in an hour or two a day. It's very, very simple to convert. Now, in the beginning, you're going to be spending all your time on getting traffic, and that's what you want to focus on. People don't do that, and that's why they fail. They're focused everywhere else. So traffic, number one. Now, number two, in Empower Network, right, you drive traffic to the sales video. So this is the sales presentation. In Empower Network, we have a very high converting sales presentation. A lot of people, they don't know how to use it correctly. They drive traffic right to the sales presentation and they think, okay, I'm done. I should be getting sales. I can remember a time when I first got online and I was like, I bought an ad and I placed an ad and I got traffic to the sales video and I got like one sale, right? And this ad was like $300. So I was like, oh, shit, like it didn't work. I spent $300, I made 25, and I was like, I was kind of wondering what was up because this is what I was taught: get traffic to the sales video, get traffic to the sales video. But what I didn't realize was that since tons of people are promoting the same video, same capture pages, so many people have seen it, it doesn't convert on the first time. That's why it takes an average of 7 follow-ups to get somebody to buy. Now, it doesn't take everybody 7 follow-ups. Sometimes you can get somebody right from the get-go. Some people buy right after they watch. Some people buy the next day. Some people buy a couple days after. Some people buy a month after they opt in. That's why it's best to be consistent. Now, the key here, and this is where the whole making money part happens. It's like some people think, okay, I can just get traffic and I'm going to start making money. It doesn't work like that. When you get traffic, you position yourself in a way where you can make a lot of money. In fact, the more traffic you get, the easier it gets to make money. In Empower Network, it takes about one out of 30. 1 out of 30 people who opt in to my lead capture page buy Empower Network. So since I know that 1 out of 30 are buying, that means that I need to get 30 people to opt in, right? And to get 30 people to opt in, I need to go, okay, that could take me X amount of hours, or that could be X amount of dollars, and that's really how you break it down, right? So you have 1 out of 30 people opt in that are buying, and knowing that, it makes it very easy for you to scale up. So, I don't know one person who gets 30 leads a day who doesn't make at least $5,000 a month, okay? So if you can generate those kind of leads, then it's very, very easy to sell. Now, is it automatically you're going to make money? No. This is how it works after this. Now you have something called follow-up, okay? And you're like, okay, so what do I send to my list? You have follow-up emails, which is like emails that send out automatically. You preset them out so your autoresponder, hopefully you're with Aweber or GetResponse or something like that, or maybe even GVO. I heard GVO is not doing so well right now though, just so you know. I know I made a video a while ago saying that I used to have a GVO account, but I no longer use them. I'd recommend GetResponse or Aweber. So you want to follow up. Right, you have emails that are automatically going out. You need this to be very, very, very strong, strategically set up. If you're not in Empower Network yet, join right now. We show you how to set up a follow-up, whether you're in another business or you want to build Empower Network. It's just easier with Empower Network because we have the resources. We have things like testimonials. We have very, very professional videos, lifestyle videos, very easy to sell. I want you guys to know that it's easy to sell when you get a lot of traffic. In fact, I made my very first $1,000 day, and it's crazy that this $1,000 day was back in, I think, March of 2013 March. I was actually just sitting there. I was in high school at the time, right? So imagine this, right? This was priceless feeling, right? I'm just regular day. I'm at my locker, and I'm just hanging out in between classes with some buddies. Pull up my phone, my iPhone, and I look at it, and I click on the mail button and the mail app or whatever, and I see these emails from Dave and Dave, and it's just like, you just earned $1,000 commission. And that right there just made me so happy. Just feeling came inside of me that, this stuff isn't that hard. It's not. All you gotta do, man, is commit. There's so many people that quit, like I was saying in the beginning, they quit so fast, they jump opportunity to opportunity and they quit. If you just stick and stay and commit, you're going to make it happen. Seriously, I made $1,000, guys. Imagine being in high school at the time, I was 17 years old, $1,000 a day, that's more than all my friends make in a month, way more, in one day. And I was at school while I did. Okay, so how did that happen? What I did was I learned how to develop a relationship with my list, right? When you get traffic, like I said, more traffic you get, the easier it is to sell. You get people to the sales video, then you have your automatic follow-up, but then you have something called broadcasts. And what broadcasts are you physically sending out an email to your list, right? On Aweber, there's this thing, it's like create a broadcast, and what you do is you click that, and then you can physically write the email right then and there to your list. And what you want to do is you want to broadcast daily. If you're broadcasting at least once a day, you're always coming up with new and fresh content and stuff like that. People see and they're like, wow, this guy's really active. This guy's helping his team. And you don't understand that, like, it takes people some time to make decisions, right? Like, think about when you join an opportunity. Did you like join it right then and there? Some people do, right? Maybe you did. Or did you constantly look at it for like a while? Right? And then finally there was that one video or something that made the decision. That's what this is for. Okay? Because this is where they begin to obviously know. This is the whole idea of the follow-up and broadcasts. Know, trust, like. It's really no, like, and trust, but it doesn't really matter. Know, trust, and like, right? And to get somebody to know you, it's easy, right? You tell your story. This is why we have such an attractive business model online. This is why when you're in an MLM and you're chasing your friends and family and you're prospecting, you're cold calling, and when you try to get somebody in, they're just so hard to get in. And here's why: because your business model is so unattractive. It's so unattractive. They go, I see you cold calling, I see you chasing your friends and family. That means when I join, I'm gonna have to do that, and they don't want to. But when they say, hey, I can shoot a video about my life's experience, my own learning. Because when you're learning this information and stuff, you learn it, you do it, and you teach it to your team. You teach it to your list. That's the whole idea, and it's such an attractive business model. And that's why literally everyone can make money online in their own way. You don't have to follow, some kind of duplicatable system for sales. It's all about you. People want to know you. They like you, right? So be likable. And then the trust part, trust just has to do with, one, the information that you're presenting has to actually work. Other people had to get results from it. So we have things like testimonials, and if you join Empower Network today, we have all the resources for you to use testimonials, professional follow-ups and stuff to send out to your list that actually convert and create sales. And your whole focus, those of you on my Empower Network team, your whole focus is to get people in at the 25. Get people in at the 25 front end, because when you get them at the 25 on the front end, the whole system's opened up to them. The whole Empower Network system is opened up to them, and you're gonna find that the numbers are very, very, very consistent. They don't lie. The numbers don't lie, right? So you get out of these 25s, you have to be all in order for this to work. You have to have at least the 25, the 100, the inner circle, the Costa Rica intensive product, the 15K formula in order for this model to work. You have to have at least those products. And what happens is you're going to get, let's say you sign up 10 people, right? You sign up 10 people at the 25. Do you think that you can get 10 people to buy a $25 product? Let me ask you that question. Do you think that it's that hard to get somebody to buy a $25 product? It's not. Anyone can sell a $25 product, and that's why we have it at 25, right? So you sell them to 25, you have 10 people, right? You're going to have about 4 to 5 of those people, depending on your conversions and stuff, about 4 to 5 people are going to buy the 100, okay? So 100 times 4, right, equals $400. I'm not going to do all the math, actually. Whoops. I'm not going to do all the math for you guys. I'll just say, $400, so $400, let's say 4 people buy the 100. You're going to have roughly 2 people that are going to buy the $500 Costa Rica intensive product, which is $1,000. And then you're going to have roughly 1 person who's going to buy the 15K formula $1,000 product. And if you add up all these, right, this would be $250, because obviously 10 times 25 is $250. So $250 plus $400 plus $1,000 plus $1,000, $2,650. Cool. Is that not cool? You get 10 people to buy a $25 product, you make $2,650, right? So awesome, cool. I just wanted to show you guys this model. This is how you guarantee your success online. Just follow it, first traffic. And one last thing before you go, you need to have the right, obviously, mindset, because if you're not reading, you're not listening to audios on a regular basis, then you won't be motivated to take the action, and you're going to quit just like everybody else. Big reason why people quit is because they don't read and they don't listen. So get the inner circle, if you don't have the inner circle already, and listen to the audios. Listen to at least one audio a day. That's going to motivate you. That's going to keep you going. Not only motivate you, but it's going to give you a lot of information that you can use in your business, in your blogging, right? In your follow-ups and your broadcasts, you actually send people to your blog, right? You send people to your blog, and they buy right on your blog. Like, you have a little link there that can send them right to the join page. So it's really cool, and that's why when you buy the $25 product, you get access to your own blog, and we show you how to leverage that to create sales. So I want to thank you for watching the video. I really, really appreciate you. This is how to guarantee your success online. And hit the link below right now. Decide to join my Empower Network team. Decide to make a change for you and your family. Thanks.